Okay, so it's about that time for me to squeeze in my 5 minute daily video. So today is what, day number 5? And it's Thursday, May 21st. The other video I said it was March. Obviously, we didn't travel back in time. So, yeah, it's May. The I kind of want to talk about a few things. One, this video might go over 5 minutes the as the like series progresses. I might have more to talk about. So don't be surprised if they start hitting 6, 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna kind of talk about my plan over the next week. So first of all, today killed the diet. I've kind of got more of a plan of what I'm gonna do as far as week to week. So today, most of my protein is going to come from. I'm trying not to drop it. It's going to come from Optimum Nutrition. Right now, this is kind of the protein that I'm really liking. The gold standard isolate. It's 120 calories for 25 grams of protein, and it's what, 3 carbs, 2 net carbs per serving. So the plan is I'm gonna make 2 shakes a day with 3 scoops, which totals 680 calories for both shakes. And it's going to give me, what was it, 150 grams of my protein for the day. So a majority of it's going to come from there. Um, Now, if I'm going to follow the like calorie limit from Beyond the Iron, if we round up just for margin of error, instead of saying 680, we're taking in 700 calories from these 2 shakes. That leaves me roughly 15 to what, 1600 calories I can eat for the rest of the day. Now, I'm a big fan of one meal a day, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eat a gigantic salad. And that's kind of the plan, because in the salad, I can just have a bunch of chicken, and I can have a bunch of romaine lettuce, which romaine lettuce is it's very easy to fill up on, and it's calorically, it's very low. So what I plan to do is, at the store they have these bags of romaine. It's like 45 calories a bag, and then just maybe anywhere from 3/4 to a pound of chicken in the salad. So I am eating a lot as far as weight, and then just blue cheese dressing and maybe blue cheese, depending on where I plan to put in extra calories. Now, today I kind of went to the store and they had these pre-made salads that I like, which are buffalo chicken salads, which are 480 calories worth. So I'm going to do that up until Monday. So I have these buffalo chicken salads that I'm going to eat about, 15, anywhere from 14 to 15, 1600 calories worth of salad, keeping an eye on the dressing, because dressing is where it's really easy to overdo it. I got the blue cheese dressing right here. I love this stuff. It's so good. But it's 150 calories per serving. But I'm going to kind of, until Monday, do these buffalo chicken salads. I have enough to go till then. So that in the days before I start the program, I'm kind of getting adjusted to having that quantity of food and that amount of calories. Now, I'm not going to lie, as far as water intake, I maybe had like 2 liters today, including the shake. So I still have to work on squeezing in 3 liters of water. Again, if I want to know whether or not the plan it works, I have to follow it as closely as I can. I'm not going to pay somebody money to come up with a plan and then not follow it, because that's a waste of their time and my money. And ultimately, 12 weeks from now, if I don't get to where I want to be, who am I going to blame? I should blame myself. But so that's kind of where I'm at now. Now, like I said, when I was talking to him, he had a sales pitch. He said, this plan could help me lose anywhere from 10 to 30 pounds in these 12 weeks. Yeah, I want to go a step further. So I'm not going to do, since they're pretty much doing the nutrition part of it, it's going to be up to me to up the exercise part of it. And what I'm going to do is something I've been able to do before. I've never been able to like sustain it for 12 fucking weeks, but we're going to try. So up on the screen, I have the first phase daily input of calories, which is 2,300. Now, if I do a daily output of 4,300 calories, you know, that's very doable. I could easily hit 4,300 calories burned a day. That's a walking and biking. That's maybe 2 hours of exercise. Not that difficult. It's just the commitment of doing it every day for 12 weeks. hypothetically, if I do a 2,000 calorie deficit for 7 days, that's 14,000 calories divided by the 3,500 calories that's in a pound of fat. I should lose 4 pounds of fat loss per week. So that's what I don't understand when all of these girls on YouTube, I'm talking about Foodie Beauty, Amberlyn Reed, Amy's Life Journey, who step on the scale and say, well, I gained weight and I don't know why. It's because you didn't follow the math. If I stick to 2,300 calories and I burn 2,000 a day, the scale should move that much every week, barring any high sodium intake or any water that you may hang on to. But you should have, that's why it says predicted FL, fat loss, not weight loss, fat loss. Those are two different things. People worry too much about losing weight and not about losing fat. So that's kind of the plan right now. It's just preparation for the official being very strict. So today's Thursday night. Friday, I'm going to be even more strict on my diet. I have all the food bought. It's just when I say strict, it's more about, hey, Ryan, just don't put so much goddamn dressing on the salad, okay? I know it's good, but just ease up a little bit because that's where a lot of these calories you're not tracking is coming from. Up until Monday, which I'm going to get very strict. And then what I'm going to do is Sunday night, I'll weigh myself. And then, of course, for this program, I'm supposed to weigh myself every day. So I will talk about the weight on here on screen. I have a scale that syncs up to my phone, so I can put a screenshot on here so you can see that, hey, this is what the scale says. This is how much it's moving. So, and I've got my Fitbit here so I can, generally when tracking nutrition and activity level, you want to account for a 30% margin of error. We're not going to do that. We're just going to assume that everything is 100% accurate. So if my Fitbit says I burned 4,300 calories, we're going to go by that. And then at the end of the week, if the scale doesn't match what the Fitbit and, what the nutrition labels and all this food says, then we know either one, I'm not portioning correctly, or the math is off. I'm either not exercising enough or I'm eating too much. So that's kind of the plan. And then this video is already running long, but I might do maybe a 15-minute video on the weekends to kind of, on Sunday, to plan out the week. Because these are going to have to change week to week because, of course, as you lose weight, your metabolic rate changes and all this other shit. So you kind of have to recalculate based on my weight. But that's kind of where I'm at. So today, killed it on the diet today. Just to reiterate, I had a little bit over 2,300 calories. I had about 2,500 calories, which is under maintenance, so it's still a deficit. But I had my 2 protein shakes. I actually had 6 hard-boiled eggs and 2 of these salads, which are 500 apiece, which brought me to about 2,500 calories. Protein was there. Honestly, fat and carbohydrates, I have no clue if those are on point. Probably not. But I'm more worried about protein and calorie than anything else. And again, water, I probably hit about 2 liters. Got to learn to bring that up to 3 liters. And the good thing is when I do that, it will help me with portion control as far as, maybe I wouldn't eat those 6 eggs if I had that extra water. So talking kind of fast because I did kind of have a lot to say. But I'm waiting for my phone to charge. I'm going to go out, get these steps in, and then see if I can't get my deficit as high as possible before the end of the night. It's kind of silly to say that, but Fitbit resets everything at midnight. So even though your body doesn't go by the same clock, it's just easier to track on Fitbit if I get all my caloric output done before midnight. So I'm talking too much. I will see you guys tomorrow.